the most controversial issues confronting our nation.
We present to you at this time a great leader, Martin Luther King.
Systems of justice and equality are being born. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Call upon America. Come back home. Call upon America. Now let me make it clear in the beginning that I see this war as an unjust, evil, and futile war. The time has come for America to hear the truth about this tragic war. In international conflicts, the truth is hard to come by because most nations are deceived about themselves. Rationalizations and the incessant search for scapegoats are the psychological cataracts that blind us to our sins. But the day has passed for superficial patriotism. He who lives with untruth lives in spiritual slavery. Freedom is still the bonus we receive for knowing the truth.
MLK, pour out the fluid like Ashe. For the soldier, dreamers, some say, hope they understand the depth of his mental. A revolutionary freedom fighter so influential. With the plans he devised, he won a Nobel Peace Prize. Ignored the pain to expose the lies and politics. When his house got bombed, he didn't quit. Still organizing voters' rights and boycotts from SNCC and Southern leadership. Coalitions with Christians. Did half a dozen bids, understand his conviction, so that we could be free, not just his fam or his kids, see. He stayed on the front lines, that's upward mobility. You know, civil liberties, sometimes a fallacy. This cat put in work, yo, to make it reality. Day after day, march out to rally, MLK ain't just a street, we can't forget or we're beat. He was off to critique for non-violent techniques, but he made change happen cause he took direct action with his folks. Inspired with writings, and when he spoke, his words moved the spirit, giving black folks hope. But yo, it wasn't just blacks, recognize the facts. The poor people's campaign dealt with class and all that. He wanted a guaranteed family income, proposed strikes of civil workers that put pressure on Johnson, that's Lyndon B, to start a war on poverty, as well as follow through on civil rights plans by Kennedy. Spoke out against the Vietnam War, cause to him, you see, it took away resources from our problems domestically. Now y'all know the recipe. His phone tapped by feds and he was shanked, but 7-inch blades in his chest would be more motivation. J. Edgar Hoover was move faking, called him a liar when the Bureau wasn't taking proper steps to protect civil rights workers' neglect of their duty. Of course, MLK spoke truly, but in the end, they kill our prophets like Bob, but resurrecting them through truth and memory, that's our job.
Some of us who have already begun to break the silence of the night have found that the calling to speak is often a vocation of agony. But we must speak. We must speak with all the humility that is appropriate to our limited vision, but we must speak. And we must rejoice as well, for in all our history, there has never been such a monumental dissent during a war by the American people. I'm disappointed with America. We will be able to speed up the day when justice will roll down like waters and righteousness like a mighty one the king. One the king.
Let the trumpets sound. Let the bells ring. Let the drums roll. Lay out the red carpet. Here he comes, America's beloved freedom fighter, Martin Luther King.
America is essentially a dream. It is a dream of a land where men of all races, of all nationalities, and of all creeds can live together as brothers. The substance of the dream is expressed in these profound words. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. First things we notice in this dream is its amazing universalism. It does not say some men, but it says all men. It doesn't say some, it doesn't say all white men, but it says all men, which includes black men. Doesn't say all Gentiles, but it says all men, which includes Jews. Doesn't say all Protestants, but it says all men, which includes Catholics. That is something else that we notice in this dream, which is one of the things that distinguishes democracy and our form of government with other totalitarian systems. It says that there are certain basic rights that are neither conferred by nor derived from the state. In order to discover where they came from, it is necessary to move back behind the dim mist of eternity. They are God-given. Very seldom, if ever in the history of the world, has a socio-political document expressed in such profound, eloquent, and unequivocal language the dignity and the worth of human personality. For the American dream reminds us that every man is the heir of a legacy of dignity. Yet ever since the founding